What up, man? It's your boy Controversy. Y'all know me. Peace, God. You know. About to read one of these. You know. You already know, man. I don't like dumb as shit. Alright, let me see. Before arriving, I'm a descendant deriving from the Mayans, just relying on the writing, deceiving European eyelids, in the village of the jungle fighting back, claiming it's survival of the fittest. What if survival doesn't fit in? As the defendant for the dying in what we call a habitat, and I'm not here for division or dividing. I'm not deciding or denying that. My writing won't separate the images I gave you. You should thank me for taking the initiative to save you while dining. Thanks for writing the colliding tracks. These are not just raps invading and providing facts. You should be fading from the appreciative behavior, because I'm providing that, and I can scratch the craft from the bottomless pit of saviors. What is that? In the handshake and the foundation of lasers. These are not mistakes. That is an ultimatum promising to break the promise maker. If he obeys the situation trap, this is not the demonstrator illustrating on the disintegrating, penetrating path. This is the beginning of the end of the instigator, with only an intersecond to be greater as. A waitress by the dinner table, X-ray, faithless creature eating the earth's core. The rainbows integrating fast, endure the everlasting wrath of our genetic neighbor. And the hearts thought that we were traitors, tracing the angel in the snow. Very frequently we run until we have no place to go and lose our tracks. While we idolize the image we have known and made up, we go too far and eventually can go back to our natural nature. So we order this disorder we already had and continue to give Masons a couple laughs at the lodge for fun. And it takes some time for the picture of self-image to frame a response to the idol tree previewed in the household, where idols ruled and the issue is not fame but income, more isolated from any other human nature than creativity. Back in the days, a slave who was caught trying to escape the theory that black is a color despised by God and man, rumors amid the sands that cause tumors. Muscles were severed at the back of the ankles to keep him from running again. Self-seeking is essential, but the downfall of every monotheist referring foolish. Longevity, not ignoring the luxury of meaning, something more just beauty of frequency. And I'm afraid to follow leaders misleading. I agree with the obvious reasons, being unseen, non-being overseen, the unseen, non-believers disagreeing, consistent hatred for the religious fanatics. Maybe the first thing that comes to mind when considering an atheist who never met their answer. That's for a long time eluded friends, only rarely did we even imagine it. Some people worship Christ, the begotten Son of God, Pontius Pilate, human idol, Julius Caesar, blind, Pharisee Adam, and object market in Gotha. Turned our backs on the sun, gave our shadows to the moon. Now time is just a clock ticking. Time is just a clock ticking. See, an atheist believe the cats have more than 9 lives. That would mean that nothing smiley face has more than 2 sides. Picture this with staring eyes. There's a time I travel back in time to find the truth and hold it so that you can finally open the mind of those inside that were blackened by the illusion. Chasing wind, women give birth to rotten apples, nothing new begins, it happens. Purgatory stories of you gasping beneath that. Forget that story, I'll reach that pinnacle where the vacant sleep at. Keep the feedback, learn a message, turn a savage, civilized. The real life catch this before the unforgiving sickness, deathless. Breathing reckless, once infected with the virus by injection. Peace be still. Lazarus' words are weapons. I won't survive the image I did it, then I admit it. Halloween is every day for the faceless math magician, masquerading, sleeping hollow, hellish horseman out of this leprechaun hat. Pull this rabbit, I'll go spoil you to delete the comfort shelter that there was only one rabbi victim. Done, done.